Okay, Earthy Witch Live. It's a little noisy, but it's so nice outside. We're going to try and do this. Tomorrow's the new moon. I believe it's the new moon in Cancer, and this moon, this particular moon with all the other planetary lineups, is all about manifestation. And people seem to be in a state of lack, and so we're going to talk a little bit about manifestation today. We're going to talk about we're going to start by talking about bringing stuff to us and bringing and getting things away from us. And my first go-to is always going to be like candles and rocks. Earthy Witch, I'm the nature girl. So like we can use candles to bring things into our lives and to get things out of our lives. Simple candle magic. You can take, if you want something, I like to use it like 7 days, maybe if it's something more intense, do a month. But if you're trying to draw something into your life, you would start off with these candles super far apart. And each day as you light them and chant over them, whatever chant you might want to put or whatever your work you're doing, you would slowly bring these together. Now, if this was a particular person that you were trying to bring into your life, you would write their name on it. If you were just trying to bring like a job or blessings or financial security, I would just use you would write your name and then on the other candle what you're trying to bring into your life and bring those candles closer. The same thing goes for trying to get something out of your life. So if you're trying to get something out of your life, same kind of deal. You put your name on one and what you're trying to banish out of your life, and you slowly, over the days, move these candles apart until they're completely gone. And with a banishment, I would probably go and bury these at the crossroads personally. That would be how I would dispose of them. But you could probably just dispose of those in the trash or however you see fit, but not on your property, please. And the same thing goes for love. You're trying to get a lover out of your life, you do the same thing. You start with these close and you slowly move these apart until they're burnt down all the way down. And then like I said, I disposed of my stuff at Crossroads. Another thing you could do is if these were friends and you were trying to do, or if you were trying to end a relationship and you were having a hard time, that you could tie a rope around the two of these guys to start. And that's breaking a binding, or a contract. So you would burn the rope would slowly, as you move it across, there'd be a white candle in the middle, or a black, whatever you want. And as that breaks, and you're burning both of these too, it kind of adds it's like layering, And any of this can be related with spell work, chanting, oils, and whatnot. You can even do this with rocks, guys. If you don't have candles, find 2 rocks and give them the energy of this is me, this is what I'm trying to bring in my life, and slowly bring these together. That's the thing about witchcraft. We use what we have on hand because, there's been times like now where people are lacking a lot, and so this is what you would use. You would use whatever was on hand. On a different note, if you really, really want to level up, it's a mindset. You don't even need the candles. You don't even need the rocks. It's a mindset. You need to wake up every day in the mindset of abundance, like you're already there. Not like you want to get there. Not like this is what I want in my life. You need it to be like, this is what I have in my life right now. You need to be in that mindset, of not lacking, of having faith that the universe delivers everything you need to your door. And I help I've helped certain people with really bad mindsets change the way they think, because it takes changing the way you think in order to create abundance in your life constantly. If you want an abundant life, you have to think in the mindset that you're already there and everything around you is fabulous. I mean, did you wake up today breathing? Some people didn't. That's great. You know what I mean? So you got to start appreciating all the things in your life and quit speaking of the lack. Abracadabra. Speak it into existence. And so many of us chant up our own doom. And then we backslide constantly. So words fucking matter. Like how you talk about yourself, how you talk about people, how you talk about the universe, they matter. And so if you've got a lot of lacking in your life, maybe start looking at your own vocabulary. So there's that. So I hope these things were helpful. We did learn about how to bring things into our lives and how to take things out of our lives. We learned that we can do these with candles or whatever tool we have on hand, or we can just use our minds. So, and we touched base on like abundance work through mindset, which is really where the real work begins, on programming yourself to know that everything you need in the world, the universe, will provide for you. So I hope this was helpful. Go out and make your own kind of magic today. And remember, the world is abundant.